Meet Emil, Emily, Jack, and the Beast. Emil, Emily, Beast, and Jack is a TikToker and live streamer who went viral for his singing, dances, and many controversies that he found himself in. But I'm getting way ahead of myself, there is so much explaining to do. Emil is a TikToker who claims to have multiple personalities, first of which is Emil, the original and main personality, and a singer-songwriter. Then there is Emily, by far the most problematic. Emil is married to a woman named Kayla, but flirts with just about anyone while claiming to be Emily. Then there's Jack, a cool guy Chad, but one personality is far different from the others. Much darker, more sinister, and it is called the Beast.
Hey, what's up, guys? We're in the store right now. Let's see if Beastie will roar right in the middle of the store.
Boom. Boom.
Beast! We are Emil. Thank you for the gifts, guys!
The Beast doesn't talk very much, most of the time communicating through growls and snorts, but when the Beast does speak, it's usually to threaten or flirt with the Chad.
Melissa. Boom!
There you go, Melissa! I guess Beast acknowledged you too, babe. So that is awesome. The Beast likes you too, Melissa.
I should also point out that this isn't the average chronological video. You're gonna see Emil with a lot of different hairstyles and different smiles, but I promise it will all be explained in time. Because we have still yet to fully understand the Beast. The Beast is not only just another way for Emil to flirt with women in his chat, it's also something that Emil taps into when he's in situations of extreme danger. Here he is talking about how the Beast stopped him and his brother from getting beat up.
Ready, guys? So one time my brother had gotten in some bad shit, an addiction, and my brother had gotten himself in a bad jam. But they didn't come from my brother, they came from me. So one time I'm down at the laundromat, right? And I turn around and there's all these dudes from Jersey. So they're all coming up. And nothing against Jersey, nothing against anyone. This is just a fight, that's how it goes. And I'm standing there, and I'm just like, and all of a sudden, they're all coming up. And I'm like, what's going on? He's like, yo, you owe this. He said, you take care of this. And I'm like, okay. No, I'm not doing that, right? I don't have that, not a chance. And they're like, okay, well, we're gonna take care of you. Now there's about 4 here, and there's about 3 here. So maybe it was 7. Anyway, I'm trying to remember. And they got the, big hats on, big shirts, chains, all this shit. I'm like, all right, here we go. So the guy's like, all right, we'll get them. I'm like, hold on. Ready? I take off my shirt. I get down on the ground. I'm not kidding you guys. And I said, come on! And the kid goes, what the fuck was that, right? I'm going, oh! And I'm sitting there, right? And they're all just looking at me. And the kid goes, get him, dog, get him. I'm like, oh! And he goes, get him. And I said, at least 2 of you are leaving without, no joke, I'm ripping them right off. I said, come on. And the kid goes, just get him. And I'm going, just down on the ground, right? So he's like, oh, well, dude, I hear him say, he goes, dude, what if he gets me? And the other kid's like, well, what if he gets me? He looks insane. I'm going, right? And the kid goes, dude, just get him. There's enough of us. And I said, come on. But I'm going, come on. And he's going, oh my God, and I'm just amped up, right? Beast is just amped, shoulders, everything, and the kid goes, yo, I'm not doing this.
I definitely find the Beast the most entertaining, but we cannot forget about the other personalities that Emil claims to have, and I think there's no better person to explain it than Emil himself. Here he is rapidly switching between personalities, telling us the attributes of each one.
So anyway, yeah guys, so like you could see, like I said, I'm Emil. Right now, I'm the guitarist, I'm the singer. You don't go on and fake this shit on TikTok if you're not legit. They can see right through it, you know what I mean? So I'm the musician, I am the singer and the artist, And I'm Emily. How are you doing? Hi, Casino. What's going on? We had an amazing night. We got to dance. In 4.5 hours now, we did 215,000 likes, which is fast. We're getting faster. And we had 500 in the chat. So we are getting bigger and bigger by the night, thanks to you guys. And of course, with me, Jack. What's up, Casino? We remember you. You go way back, tall. You've been a fan a long, long time. How you doing, honey? Well, as long as we've been around. And actually, guys, to sum up our whole TikTok career,
The fact that Emil can quickly and purposefully switch between personalities has led many to speculate if he's faking or not. Emil even claims that he is a special case and that his doctors have never seen anything like this before, so take that as you will. A lot of the behavior that I've shown you so far gained Emil a large following on TikTok that he used to live stream and interact with his fans, at one point becoming so notorious that people were even approaching him for pictures in public.
I'm here out in Carbondale with 2 fans of mine. We are doing fantastic. It's Emily, Beast.
Emil had been the subject of a couple viral TikToks and had gained a sizable following, but very few knew of his incredibly dark past, present, and future, which eventually did come to light, and we are going to speak about it now. I think a good place to start would be the relationship with his father. About a year into Emil's TikTok journey, he and his father got into a confrontation. It is alleged that he pushed his father down the stairs, and when the police arrived, he was arrested for this and terroristic threats. I couldn't find too much info on these threats, but I do know that Emil would serve a substantial amount of time. And make no mistake, Emil is no stranger to prison. He's been before for various reasons, and during one of his visits it seems that he joined a prison gang, acquiring a pretty interesting tattoo that has now been covered up, turned into tribal, but it's so goddamn clear what was there. Emil claims that he had to get this to stay safe, and that as soon as he was out, he got it covered up. But it's been revealed through his family and Facebook posts that he is absolutely obsessed with the movie Split and American History X, which explains so much. I also want to say that yes, this is a picture of Emil from years ago. It is highly speculated by his viewers that he is abusing substances that are contributing to a rapid decline in his mental and physical health. In the modern day, he is more out of control than ever. At one point recently, he had over a dozen pending charges, but according to him, everything is going to be okay because the judge is a fan of his TikToks.
She was hard on everyone. Our son gets up there in the end and she perks right up. The judge sits up in her podium and says, "How are you?" And I said, "I'm doing good." And she goes, "Guys, listen, this is legit." She goes, "We know who you are, Kim." She goes, "We know what you're doing." And I said, "Oh, TikTok." And she goes, "Yes." And she goes, "Wow, millions of likes a week." And she goes, "You are setting an example." She goes, "I want to stop right here." She goes, "This is what we are all about." She goes, "This is what everything is about in our job, in everything. As a judge, this is what we live for when someone turns their life around."
I've been putting this off for a while, but I think it's finally time that we talk about Emil's content, a good bit of which I can't even show you. The main thing that he does is go live, at one point having thousands of people watching, and on these lives he will sing, play guitar, dance, and use the Emily personality to flirt with anyone he can in chat. Another thing that I've talked about very little is the fact that Emil is married. His wife Kayla does not live with him. Emil lives at home with his parents. Kayla desperately has been trying to fix the relationship between her and Emil, but is met with a cold shoulder by him almost all the time. Their relationship is already fractured, but then she also has to sit there and watch her husband flirting with other people on TikTok Live. And when she calls him out on this, he says that it doesn't matter because that's just Emily.
No, I'm not. First of all, it's Emily. You know how wild I am. Second of all, I can talk to whoever I want on the live. I'm talking to people on the lives and all my fans. Yeah, well, that's Emily, Kayla. Yeah, so what? They don't, Kayla. So just deal with it. I'm Emily. It's different. You know that. So what do you want me to say? All right, well, I gotta go. I'm on my live. This is what I do now, Kayla. The fans have requested literally that Emily, Emil Beast, and Jack have on here all the time, and that they will take care of us, and this is what our life is meant to be, and you know this. So I'm telling you right now, Kayla, I talk to fans as Emily how I want. You know how I am as Emily, okay? Scoozy, that's just me, and you know that. Because my wife tells me people ran back to her and say different things or show her different messages, and everyone wants to know, did I send them? Yep. Did I send them knowing I'm married? Yup. Did I send them knowing I'd get in trouble? Yup. So actually, if anybody goes back and says anything or in that Discord, I'm not sure what happens in there. But it is what it is. What are you gonna do?
You know how I said Emily was by far the most problematic personality? It's stuff like this that I'm talking about. Before he started getting so many strikes on his TikTok, and rightly so, there was a thing called Color of the Day, where Emily would show us the current color of their underwear. Emily would also do so much other stuff that is against TikTok and YouTube terms of service, none of which I'm going to show you here, but let's just say that they were exposing themselves to a large number of people. And keep in mind, none of this was regulated. There had to have been some kids in there. It's just absolutely deplorable behavior, but almost 100% of the time, Emil blames it on Emily. Acting like that somehow makes it okay. By doing all of this stuff, Emil has developed this cult-like audience, full of people who actively flirt with him and ravenously defend him. Some of these people are also children, yet another example of Emil's disgusting behavior towards them. But this cult of personality also involves a lonely woman, one who I want to talk about today. A person who saw Emil doing all of these things and was attracted to him. This person's name is Temple, and I consider her as Emil's mistress. She has met with Emil in person before, and is actively asking him to leave his wife for her. I almost couldn't believe what I was seeing when researching all of this. A married man claiming to be one body containing 4 personalities, highly sought after by multiple people on TikTok. This is also a man who claims that he broke his tooth in a fight when we saw him break it on a water bottle live.
Welcome, guys. Welcome to the live. Emily just smacked our tooth. Oh my God. Oh my God. You did not just break my teeth, Emily. Oh my God. That won't be cheap. Now, for anyone on TikTok, you never see someone laugh in their life who just did this. Now all I can do is laugh because there is nothing else I can do. Oh my God. Don't be mad, you're still a doll. Thank you. Scoozy. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Scoozy. I smacked it. These things are not safe. I smacked my tooth and broke it. Right on live.
From what I could gather, after his tooth broke, the live got even crazier. His wife Kayla called and said that her dad was going to the hospital. He says that he'll pray for her and keep her in his thoughts while she's actively weeping all over speakerphone. Then he hangs up and goes back to flirting with his chat. He has absolutely zero regard for that woman.
No, I can't. I'm on live. Okay, I cannot talk. I am on live. You know this. I'll be done in a few hours, okay? No, you don't sound... Are you alright? Yeah, well, okay, I can't talk when I'm on live. You know that. I have all my fans and friends and everyone right now. I'm giving... No, okay. Not now. I can't. I'm on live. Okay. No, we said divorce. That's divorce. Okay, I can't talk. I'm on live. And listen, I'm trying to be as nice as I can, but I cannot talk on live. All my fans are here, and I have to do this for all my fans and for everybody, okay? Okay, stop. No, guys, I can't do that. No. And Kayla, you know, there's nothing really to talk about right now anyway. You know what I mean? Emily, I've got to do what I got to do.
And recently she's been hinting at the fact that he might have treated her even worse off camera. It's all a mess. But Emil's main focus was his newly broken tooth. The newfound TikTok popularity had boosted his ego exponentially, and he thought himself a famous singer-songwriter, so a broken tooth wasn't gonna do with the image, eventually finding a solution called pop-on veneers. And if they work or not, once again I'll let you be the judge.
Yo, what's up everybody? As you all know, we are Emily, Emil, Beast and Jack, EEBJ. This is our final video for the pop-on veneers. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give them 1,000,000. Not only did pop-on veneers blow our expectations out of the water, but to see a smile for the first time since we've been about 22, 23 years old, and we're now 39, to see all of our teeth when we smile, just, there's no amount of words. Pop-on veneers, hats off to all of you, from Emil, from Emily, from Jack, and the Beast. Whoa! Here's the end result. So first of all, for anyone who's skeptical, definitely recommend pop-on veneers. First, we got our toothbrush, which is soft bristled. They gave us a soft bristled one due to, you know, what teeth we have. Let it be known, too, that this is only a temporary fix. It's going to take getting used to in live. It's going to take getting used to, period. But at least for photos, and at least we know there is a lot of hope in the future for our teeth. So until we do go to the dentist, off and on, we will be wearing our veneers. We might need a little teeth glue for the bottom. Anyway, so first of all, these are the molds that they molded them off of. We were skeptical at first until we saw the molds and how dead on the molds actually were. So you guys did a phenomenal job. We're not going to try to talk when we show you the teeth at first, so we can show you we're adjusting still, but they are gorgeous. So first we got our little pop-on veneer case. Inside, those are our veneers. Now let me show you guys. It's been since I've been about 22, 23 years old that the four of us, hi guys, Scoozy, have smiled with full teeth. We might sound like we have a little bit of a lisp, but the fans love that anyway, and we're still adjusting. Guys, they actually click, just like every advertisement says. Listen, these are our top veneers. That was the click. Now, these are our bottom veneers. Scoozy. That is Forgot About Dre. We're adjusting good, man. We're killing it. Welcome. Got that cute look. All right. We're doing good adjusting. I mean, we really are. We're doing good. We're trying. All right, let's see if our hearts can just go boom. Everyone, make the hearts just... They're actually adjusting to my mouth, too. Like, you could eat anything. They had a $250 ticket. So, you could get $250 off. Now, we're going to have to adjust. We're getting a little teeth glue for the bottom. My jaw, it's crazy. And, yeah, we're happy. Exactly, Aubrey. Like, it's like a baby being born. We're not used to it, like... Oh my God, it's amazing. I haven't had side teeth in forever. We're adjusting. The bottom is the only one we're adjusting to because we don't have a lot to work with. It's gonna take us a while to learn. We're doing the best we can. Everyone, welcome. How are you? So I'm Emily, I'm Emil, we're Jack, and we're the Beast. Whoa!
It's hard to see Emil without the veneers these days. He absolutely loves them, and they've seemingly given the Beast more of an ability to speak, because for a very long time he spoke in short sentences and grunts. Now he's practically given speeches.
Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Emil from Emily, Emil, Beast, and Jack. This is a moment for the first time ever. The Beast has a message and wants to speak.
All bullies. Cowards. Cowards. Lowest form of humanity. Mal. Coward.
The way the Beast talks kinda reminds me of Koba from the Planet of the Apes. Those movies were the shit. Let me know what you thought of them in the comments. But I digress. Emil has been getting far more aggressive during his TikTok lives. The positivity that he had shown in the past was now gone, replaced with him watching chat and complaining at it, like we've seen from so many other subjects that I've covered on this channel.
No idea when EEBJ will put you in your place. We will put you in your place. Now Courtney's gone. Any of you, listen to me, little punk asses, don't know what you're talking about. Don't run your mouth when you don't know what you're talking about. Everyone, don't want to hear it. We don't bullshit anything we say, Sarah. So before you run your mouth, know what you're talking about. I could have that whole Reddit delete it if I wanted to. And I get my refund, cause I don't give a fuck what you do. I'm telling you straight up, no drama. We have a lot of people that come here because they need us. They're beating their addiction. They're overcoming things in life. That's what we're here for. We're here for anxiety, for fun, to have a good time. It's our choice, just like the Reddit. We know both creators. I could crumble both their worlds. The creator's a friend of ours. We could crumble both Reddits at any time. Isn't that awesome, Kathy? It's legit, too. Everyone, if that was just me as Emil flipping a little bit to protect my fans and our reputation, which is honesty, you can't imagine if the four of us flip. We are a warrior. And then that's it. I don't want to hear another word about it from anyone. I'm going to say this once. If I find out Mallory, anybody is saying anything to Deb or Nails or harassing any of my fans, I am going to light you up. You don't have the talent. You don't have anything going for you. Any of you. Jealous losers that even celebrities and everybody love us.
These days, his viewers have dropped exponentially. What was once thousands is now hundreds, most leaving after Emil's various controversies, or due to the boredom of his repetitive content. But some of them were also personally attacked or insulted by Emil, like this one viewer who says that she has the bad cancer, and Emil tells her that he's so sorry, but that she should also buy a membership to his page.
I got that. What's that? I got the bad cancer. Oh no, Brenda. You found out? Hang on, honey. I'm so sorry. Atlas loves you. Please say hi. Is that Atlas? What's up, Atlas? How you doing? Hey, I'm Emily. Hi, Atlas. How are you? Everyone, welcome to tonight's live. Brenda, I'm so sorry, honey. If you're not a sub, definitely subscribe.
I think he sees his chat as just something that he can get stuff out of, and I'm not the only person that thinks this way. Here is Emil's sister-in-law talking about how she thinks this is all fake, and that Emil is using all of this to excuse his terrible behavior and extract money from his audience.
This is a video for any of the Emil, Emily, Jack Beast followers. So you know, and I know it's circulating on TikTok, Emil is a piece of shit. He's a liar. He's got you sending him TVs, phones, money. Like, what the fuck are you people doing? Seriously. Check out a Reddit page, go on a court doc, listen to the way that he talks about his wife on lives and calls her overweight, talks shit on her whole family, is obsessed with talking shit on me because, sorry, not sorry, I'm gonna put you on blast. You're a piece of shit. You're a scumbag. Period. Point blank. Nothing else to it. You lie constantly, and then you really had the nerve to go on TikTok where you have minors following you and show a picture of yourself from behind exposing your. You're a disgusting pedophile groomer. Like, there's nothing else to be said. You know you have young children following you. You are absolutely vapid. The way that you have treated Kayla, myself, Daniel, your mom, your dad, everybody, I mean, there's a long fucking list. It's like endless. All the shit you've done, can't even name it all. You want to say bad things about me? Dude, all day long. Go right ahead. Because not having you in my life, the peace that it brings is worth being the villain in your story. And sorry, the truth hurts, but you need to be put on blast. Somebody had to put you on Front Street, and it was going to be me. And it's not because we're jealous that you're famous, because, dude, you're a fucking joke. You pushed your dad down the stairs. You stabbed Daniel with scissors. You've gotten in my face. You beat up Kayla. You physically, emotionally, and verbally threatened her grandmother. Say whatever you want, but there's many witnesses, and people are starting to figure it out. How sick you are. Seriously, I wish you nothing but the worst karma, because that's what you deserve.
His sister-in-law also alleges that Emil abandoned a litter of kittens in the woods, leaving them to the elements. She also talked in that video about Emil's children. Something I haven't talked about very much because we have so little information on is Emil's life before all of this TikTok stuff. There are pictures of him from years ago where he looks completely different. He has an ex-wife and 2 twin boys, who he will not stop posting about online against the wishes of their mother. It's stuff like this and the many other controversies that he's found himself in that lead me to believe this is one of the worst people I have ever covered. The allegations and sometimes even convictions against him include children, animals, and the elderly. Frankly, I don't know how he still has his TikTok pages. There were so many more clips that I had to cut out than leave in. They're highly disturbing, but if you want to dig even deeper, I can't recommend EEBJ Snark over on Reddit. They have been following this guy's deplorable antics from his rise to his active fall, and I can't thank them enough for informing the people about all of this awful behavior. Because to me it seems that Emil is using his platform to prey upon people, whether that be emotionally, financially, what have you. This, along with all of the times that he's exposed himself and said absolutely awful things, leaves me shocked that he's still on TikTok. But at least people these days are aware of his past, aware to the fact that this might all be a scam, and most importantly, aware to the many crimes of Emily, Emil, Beast, and Jack.